Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this reading is for any Cancer placement you want to check in on, including any planet, astrological house in Cancer, whatever it is, you are welcome here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Spiritual team, what is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Cancers? What is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Cancers? All right, let's see what they have. We have watermelon fertility. Hello. It just flew out of my hand. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? Tarragon regeneration. Okay. Interesting. I heard for some of you guys, you could be rebooting an idea, a plan, a venture that you've had in the past. And that potential venture could bring you a lot of success. Okay, just because fertility is here also does not mean you guys are going to be getting pregnant this week. If you are trying to get pregnant, though, that could be a good sign for you guys. But let's get into the tarot and see what it is you guys are trying or need to hear. Spiritual team, what messages do you have for my Cancers for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Cancers for the next 7 days? Let's see. All right. Come on, Cancers. Hey, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, Page of Cups reversed, the Moon, and what's at the bottom of the deck? The King of Swords. All right. Let me get situated here. All right, what's at the bottom? We have the King of Swords, the Magician reversed, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. What's not being said here, Cancers? That's what I'm getting with the Magician and the Ace of Swords. I know Mercury retrograde is making everybody a little, scattered and maybe a little chaotic. Some people more than others, but yeah, the Magician in reverse is giving me Mercury retrograde vibes. And the Ace of Swords reversed is telling me that either someone is holding back on saying something, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like they're really taking their time to say how they feel, or something that they have been wanting to say for a while. Yeah, they're really taking their time with it here. I don't know if it's you or someone else. I'm not really getting you guys' energy. More of your energy is up here. Okay, someone could be contemplating reaching out to you and saying something. Yeah, this is what you don't see coming. It could be an air sign or it could be an earth sign, but we have a lot of air energy here. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, potentially, with the King of Swords next to the Magician and the Ace of Swords, probably an air sign. Could also be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm leaning more Virgo just because there's so much Mercury energy here, right? Because I think the Magician is also Virgo energy. Mercury rules both Gemini and Virgo, so that would make sense. Someone could have something to say to you, but they're not really sure if it's the right time or if they're ready to really speak their mind yet. They're really taking their sweet time. I don't know what that's about. I'm not really getting anything on the subject of what the conversation is going to be about, but that could be completely unrelated to what's going on up here too. But let's get into these cards up here at the top and see what's going on. So for those of you who are trying to get pregnant right now, you definitely could be very fertile this week. But with that being said, you guys definitely need to stop stressing over the process of getting pregnant. Give yourself some time to rest. With this 10 of Wands, it's like you're stressing yourselves out trying to make it happen. And honestly, that's not good for, it's not a great environment for creating a child, right? I'm hearing with the Ace of Cups that you guys definitely need to take some time to fill your own cup. Okay, do something nice for yourself. Do something nice with your partner that isn't, strictly baby making business, because that's what it feels like. It feels like you guys have made this a job or a chore. You guys need to do something fun. You guys need to take some time to regenerate your bodies, your minds, your souls. You guys need to feel connected to each other for sure, and try again. I think the Ace of Cups is saying, you know, just take this week to just reconnect with yourselves. Okay, it doesn't have to be a chore. It shouldn't be, honestly. But with the Moon card being here, I mean, that is divine feminine energy. So there is a lot of really great energy that can foster a pregnancy for you guys. Again, just let go of some of the stress that you're putting on yourselves. I feel like this is something you're putting on yourself, not being put on you by someone else. So that's for those of you who are trying to get pregnant. For those of you who are not trying to get pregnant, let me get into that message, because that first message was really, really strong. So what I'm getting for my Cancers who are not trying to get pregnant, you guys do your best regeneration and recentering on your own by yourselves. With the Moon card, it can be very, it can feel very isolating in the dark and away from the light being other people. It can feel very isolating, and it can feel very odd to other people that you would, you know, seclude yourself or isolate yourself in order to feel more connected to yourself. But you guys are ruled by the Moon, so it makes sense for you guys to kind of clam up or crab up and like retreat, to be by yourselves a little bit so that you can feel your best. Even for my most social Cancers, it feels like you guys need time alone in order to regenerate and feel recentered. Yeah. And with the new moon coming up this week, that may be around the time you feel like you need some time alone, to kind of like collect yourselves, your thoughts, your emotions, your energy levels. And again, just kind of refill your own cup, especially for those of my Cancers that do a lot for other people. Yeah, this is going to be a week where you just take care of yourselves. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot on your plate. Again, the message for the people that are trying to get pregnant and the people that are not trying to get pregnant is very similar, because I feel like you guys do so much, or you strive to achieve so much, that it almost becomes a burden that you place on yourselves. And sometimes you guys just need to take care of yourselves. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you guys are, it's almost like you guys are starting to lose focus on why you do what you do. And it's kind of turning into something else. Like it feels like a duty more than something you actually love to do and something you're passionate about doing. Whether that's taking care of people or, you know, creating some sort of art, whatever it is, it feels like you guys just need a week to take care of yourselves. Bottom line, that's really what I'm seeing. And also keep out for some surprise message from somebody maybe you haven't heard from in a while. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with the tarot. Let's get into the oracle deck section of the reading. We do have a new moon in Libra coming up on the 25th, like I just said. So I wanted to get into the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck and see what messages we could get for you guys. All right, spiritual team, what additional messages do you have for my Cancers for the next 7 days? What additional messages do you have for my Cancers for the next 7 days? Okay. Let's get it. What do we have? New moon in Gemini. Think it through. Oh, interesting. Gemini got this too. Y'all may be getting a message from a Gemini. I don't know. Yeah, some of you guys could need this time alone to collect your thoughts, because maybe you're not thinking clearly either. You need some time to just regenerate and get your minds right. So you can move forward properly. I hope that makes sense. At the bottom of the deck, we also have the full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Yeah, you guys feel overwhelmed. Overwhelmed is definitely the feeling. So definitely take some time for yourselves this week, you guys, and get yourselves right. You definitely deserve it. It looks like you guys are really doing a lot. All right, let's get into this final deck of the reading. Now keep in mind, Cancers, whatever messages come from this deck could be related to what we've been talking about so far. It could be completely unrelated. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Cancers for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for my Cancers for the next 7 days? All right, let's go to the other half. Come here. Come here. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Cancers for the next 7 days? All right, let's get into it. We have the Tulip, great passion. Yeah, that's that Ace of Cups. Okay, let the cup runneth over, especially for those of you that are trying to get pregnant. This takes passion, not a schedule, especially if those of you who are like tracking your fertility, or not your fertility, your ovulation cycles. For some of you guys, it can feel like a chore. So just don't forget to put the passion back into it. And look at this. We have the Astral House of Love. Yeah. Yeah, put love into everything you do, whether it's your job, taking care of others, trying to get pregnant. It's all about the love, and it feels like you guys have kind of run out of love. You need to replenish that with the Ace of Cups here. Replenish that love tank for yourselves, and then you can give it to others. Let's take a look at the bottom of each of these decks. We have the Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Yeah. Oh, okay. That could be what this conversation was about at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, there could be a conversation coming up pretty soon that could have you guys a little unsure of what's going to happen in the future. So maybe taking care of yourselves this week is part of preparing for that. So you can think clearly and move forward accordingly. Hope that makes sense. All right, at the bottom half of this part of the deck, we have the Tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. I definitely feel like you guys need some of that in your lives. Have some fun. Pour that love back into yourselves, okay? Don't take everything so seriously and so rigidly. You guys need a break every now and then. All right, Cancers, that is... That is what I'm seeing for you guys this week. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok, I have a blog. All that info and where to find me is below in the description box, along with my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!